JT Realmuto
Leading off the
steps
night for the
in.
White Sox, the catcher, JT Realmuto.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And that one hammered back there. Into the bullpen and gone. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. A swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Strike.
Comes up empty.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Got it. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate now. That's ball one. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the third and final game of the series. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So here's Robert now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Late with the swing there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fans another, and that's 3. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. Foul ball there. Next offering is fouled back. Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. That one missed.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty. And that one fouled off. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Fair ball.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating.
Oh, look at this. First and second, 1 out. Bryce Harper will hit next. Up the middle. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Runner from second crosses the plate. And it's an RBI single. It's 1-1. 2 on, 1 out. Xander Bogaerts up now for the Tigers. That one ripped. And that's a fair ball. 1 runs in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right
out to center. Robert moves under it. Makes the grab. Runners tagging from second and third. The run scores from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Heat. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Here comes Bogaerts, and he scores. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could everyone.
Well, got to pause on that thought. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Brooks Baldwin. Snell back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Baldwin measures 6 feet even, 24 years old, and he's usually a shortstop, but today he's starting in the outfield. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This to third, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
The first baseman,
Andrew Vaughn now.
Andrew Vaughn.
That's out to center field. Meadows. 2 up, 2 down. Austin Slater stands in. To third, Baez. Gets it to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the second. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. That one ripped left field. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder, Parker Meadows. Foul ball. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
1-1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And now he steps off the rubber. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Makes the grab, 1 down. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. He was late there, strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue, and you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he's got a double. So, runner at second, 2 down. Bryce Harper to the plate. That clips the corner. Line drive. Reaching for it, makes the catch. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Sosa to the plate. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these White Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Back to the top of the lineup. Jay31rodriguez steps to the plate for the White Sox. Swings and misses. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No ball.
2 outs, base is empty. This one popped up. Bogarts hauls it in to end the inning. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's going to be Xander Bogarts. And there's a strike.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And that's down and away.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And there's a fly ball deep right field, and he makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a miss. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Rojas makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Detroit, new inning getting started. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jake Berger. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And he gets tied up right there.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that. You could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses, struck him out. And now it's Luis Robert. And first offering is fouled off. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And we're back. Bottom 4. And now it's Baez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Ground ball right side. Gloves it on the dive. From his knees, the throw. Boots it. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. He's already homered here in this one. And takes low for ball 1. Rocketed it out towards right center. That's a base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Up next for the Tigers.
So the lineup flips over. Now Parker Meadows. Pitch misses there. And that's ball 1. Baez on second. Rogers on at first with nobody out. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. But it's not in time, and they just get one. Here is Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. Runner on the go. Swing and a ground ball. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Sliced hard but foul. Runners at the corners, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Foul ball still a 1-2 count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And that one is lifted in the air. And makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in there. Here comes Bryce Harper. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 down. And next up for the Tigers, Xander Bogaerts. Popped foul out of play off to the right. And it's fouled away. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Ball 1 to Bogaerts. Out to short, Rojas. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back at Comerica Park.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 49. John.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Grabs it barehanded, and that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Andrew Vaughn digs in now. Fly ball down the line. Carpenter calls it in, and there's 1 away. So digging in. Austin Slater.
For Chicago, number 18, Mike Tauchman.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. And up next for Chicago, Lenny Sosa. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carpenter coming on. Makes the catch for the out. 2 down. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Josh Rojas. Oh, trouble with the fastball, and it gets away from him. And the runners will move up.
Heads up base running right there.
Swing and a ball line to center. Base hit. 1 run is in. The throw in, but it's offline.
He's in there.
It's 7-3.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Riley Green.
Number 57, Owen White.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's the DH, Colt Keith. That one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits, and they've done a great job of avoiding the strikeout. Only one of them so far, which tells you a lot.
Now it's Javier Baez. 0 for 2 in this one. This to center field. Robert hustling after it. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags for home. In there safely. 2 down, bases empty. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. In time to Vaughn. And that is that. Back here in Detroit, stepping in the long ball threat, Jake Burger. Rebbia back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Stanton now. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Popped up first base side. Harper hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. In time. Got it. And we're back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Tap foul at the plate. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's 1 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rojas throws on to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. 2 outs, base is empty. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. We go to the top of the 7th, and now Brooks Baldwin. Trying to bunt his way on. On to first. Yep. 1 up, 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
The first baseman, number 25, Andrew Vaughn.
Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Bogarts fields it cleanly, throws to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Tauchman, 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fought off foul. That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Tigers leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Green makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now here is Bryce Harper. Liner snagged at first. Here's Xander Bogaerts.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right
Now
there. Nice
batting,
job of
the
driving
left
that
fielder,
pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Bogaerts over at first with 1 away.
That's a ball.
Ball 1 there.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. And that misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man at first, 1 away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Hard hit, left field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Next is the Tigers DH, Colt Keith. In the air on the infield. And the infield fly is called. Javi Baez digs in right side. Swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Tachman puts it away. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Sosa. Now pitching for the Tigers.
That one not close. And it's 1-0. Holton, 28 years old. And he was a 9th round draft pick back in 2018. And a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Line to left. Into the dive, and he got it.
Just an incredible play to sacrifice his body. He's all in for this thing.
And first offering is fouled off. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And it's out of here. 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jay31rodriguez. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to the left. Slings it across. And Realmuto is out. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Burger steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
So a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
Green makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. On the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jay. Rodgers.
Now pitching for Chicago, number 71.
Swing and a miss.
Loser.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Just misses the mark outside the zone. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. And first offering is fouled off. Hit hard on the ground is short. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. Outside low. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On a line out towards center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Detroit, Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Holton back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Baez fires over to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. And that one lifted in the air center field. Meadows moving under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And next to hit for the Sox, Brooks Baldwin. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. Ball game. And our final.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. A mission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you leave the up, but you didn't make her. Even if you made her, she ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We had sacks, linen in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you want to be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought of. I know single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of them me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard. Baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Chicago White Sox. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Drew Thorpe.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
The center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Outside low, and the home opener is underway.
No strikes.
And a foul ball. And it is 2-1. Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Right-hander kick steals. Runner on the move. Hit in the air, right field. Tauchman settles underneath it, corrals it, and there's one away. So up next, Kerry Carpenter. And that's in the dirt.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
And there's a ball. There goes the runner. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Runner goes again. Fouls one off. 2-2. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3 double play. And the inning is over. And up to the plate is Jay31rodriguez. Line and a base hit into right. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Waste no time there. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
Missed with a changeup, and now it's even 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Popped up. Harper makes the grab, one away.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Giancarlo Stanton, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. And it's 1-1. That's down and in. And a base hit into right. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Luis Robert now. That one is absolutely belted. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Andrew Benintendi steps up.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one fouled off. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Brings it in, and that's the third out. Here on the south side, here comes Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
One strike.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Into center. And there's one down. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Rojas tosses to first.
Yeah,
Bogaerts retired. Here's Riley Green. And that one missing low. Thor, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. And that skips in the dirt. Second inning here, no score. Just missed. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. That's ball four. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs. Foul ball there. The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that is that. Back here on the south side, bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. Ripped towards third. Baez fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mike Tauchman.
The right fielder, Mike Tauchman.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 1 down, base is empty. He caught it behind his back. And very nicely done for the out. Lenny Sosa steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
The other way, makes the catch, inning over. Back at right field, the batter now, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
Thorpe back to work. Ground ball, left side, Berger. To first, Baez gone in the play. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers.
The catcher, number 34, Jake Rogers.
Slider right there.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Rogers started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and yes, he offered at it. Out to short, Rojas whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So the batting order turns over. And up next for Detroit, Parker Meadows. And that one fouled off. 0-1 down. In the air out towards right center. Robert hustling after it. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Here's Josh Rojas. Swing and a foul straight back.
You know, these White Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Grounds one to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score. And now it is Jay31rodriguez. Hit slowly on the ground. Over to Torres. Relay to first, double play. And the batter now, Jake Burger.
That was a tough double play to turn right there. So nicely done by the defense. And with it hit so softly, I wasn't sure that.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. See you later. And the White Sox jump out in front. It's 1-0.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. And that one pulled foul. This one lifted in the air, left field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Runner at first with 2 away. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Luis Robert Jr. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. Stanton leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
And that one fouled off.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Now batting.
So digging in, Terry Carpenter.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And gone. That one felt good. It's 1-1. Here is Bryce Harper. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 1 down, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Harper retired.
He's out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Number 2.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
In the air out to center. Makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Down the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. High fly ball out into left center field. Green makes the catch. And there's 1 away. Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in the dirt.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ground ball up the middle. Bogarts handles the chance, slinging it to first in time. So up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman grounded out his first time up. That missed by a lot. 1-0. Next offering is fouled back. One, two now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Riley Green.
Riley Green.
And a base hit up the middle. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, right side, Vaughn. The throw to second, and that's 2.
I think some double play terms are almost poetic, and a 3-6-1 is one of those that can just look so clean. It's really easy to mess it up if the pitcher doesn't get there in time, or there isn't good communication with the first baseman. But right there, they nailed the execution.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Sosa in his second season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. That one the other way, puts it away for the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Josh Rojas. To the right side. In plenty of time to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Jay31rodriguez. And that is out of play. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Green going back. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And foul ball. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. He scores and they have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. That was blasted to the moon. And they add on. It's 4-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Luis Robert, also known as La Pantera. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Center field. Meadows settles under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. For the White Sox with a 2-run homer. It's now 4-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at right field. All set for the top of the 6th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Jake Rogers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Off the mark there, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Parker Meadows. Bunting, and it's in the air. It's safe at first, a bunt single. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. That's a little bit low. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Runner on the go. And that one ripped to left, and foul ball. And it's even up.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher.
Runner on the go again. Ball misses. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Meadows, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner goes again. And that's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you...
On the ground, a short could be 2. Rojas to second, double play. Here on the south side, Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. This one high in the air to left center. Green should have this one. Puts it away for the out. And up next for Chicago, Andrew Vaughn.
Andrew Vaughn.
In the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 18.
And now, Mike Tauchman. And first offering is fouled off. Chopper right side. Harper. On to Bogarts. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. New inning getting started. Now here is Bryce Harper.
3, Bryce Harper.
Ellard back to work. Late swing, foul to the left. Ripped on a line. Dives. What a play.
That's just a great effort right there. Beautiful job of tracking that ball down. It was sinking so quickly. So it's kind of a tough call. Do I lay out? Do I play it on the bounce? He made the right decision, and he gets the out. Excellent job.
Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. And that's in the dirt. 1-1. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the second.
Now pitching for Detroit. Number 4.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. He's got it, and there's 1 down. And next to him for the Sox, Josh Rojas. And there's a foul ball. And a swing and a miss there.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
2 down, bases empty. Here comes Real Muto. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. It's in and out of his glove. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And the White Sox ready to begin the 8th, leading off Colt Keith.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
That one misses. Ball 1. Ellard, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round in 2021. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And Benintendi able to make the grab. So here's Baez now.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 63, Ted Murphy.
And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So now 1-2. The White Sox leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. Right side, Sosa. Over to first. He's out. Baez gone on the play. 2 outs, bases empty. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then By the time it gets in the hitting zone,
1-1.
hard to get the barrel to it.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Timing on the swing was
Up next
good,
to the
able to
Tigers,
shoot the ball up
the
the
center
middle.
fielder,
Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have
Meadows.
liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground.
Inside.
Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
In the dirt, but kept close. 2 outs. That one lifted to left. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Jake Berger. In for a strike, 0-1. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Meadows under it. And there's 1 down. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. Fought off foul. Next offering is fouled back. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. And that
2-2.
one is inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Hard hit right side. The throw to first.
That's an out.
And they take care of Robert for the out. And the inning is over. And we're back. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the number 2 hitter. Gleyber Torres.
Number 45. Michael.
The pitch. Off
No.
the plate, and that's ball 1. Good take
Inside,
by
ball 2.
Torres. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing
2
you want to do
balls,
as a hitter
1
is get
strike.
jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Throw to second.
He's in
Not
there.
in time. He's there easily. Swing and a miss as he was late.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
1 out and a runner at second. To the right side, Sosa. Harper retired.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third here at the top of the ninth. Got him, and that's the ball game. Thorpe with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case as he should. A start he won't